Okay, are you planning to build a three-bedroom bungalow or you're trying to build a four-bedroom bungalow? Let me tell you something. I will always say this. There are different classes of building. There are low-cost buildings and there are high-cost buildings. High-cost buildings is normal standard, qualified standard of building a house. The other one is qualified standard too, but with a little adjustment of some of the features. If you want something of a low cost three bedroom and you are planning to use 7, 8 million for a three bedroom, just know that there are so many things you have to remove. 7 million can give you 8 million. 7, 8 million can give you a good normal standard three bedroom bungalow. Yeah, but on the terms that you have to remove some things, you have to remove so many things: the parapet, the kind of roofing sheets you are going to use, the kind of flooring you are going to use. Some places you might not change the whole house, you might change only the doors and the windows. Reduce so many costs. But if you are building a standard four bedroom or three bedroom bungalow, there are so many things you will not remove. And a four-bedroom bungalow that you are building with a metro ties type of roofing, the roof alone will collect, the sheets alone can collect like 4 million. The wood can collect like 2 million. That's 6 million alone for the roof. So what of the blocks, the cement, and the roads, the waters, logistics, transport, labor costs, and engineer fees? What of the money for the sand filling, the sand, and the stone? What of the binding wire and the nails? All those things are money. So I am not asking a lot of people that are coming to me to give me their work. I'm trying to clarify so many things based on the actual reality of Nigeria right now. You can manage your money and build a good three bedroom with 8 million. That's if you're around to manage it. But if you're not around to manage it, you have to pay people that will supervise and buy materials for you. So you add a little money for miscellaneous and other things and logistics. So, but if you want a standard three bedroom, at least you should budget like 12 million. If you want a standard four bedroom with Metcopo, you should be budgeting 16 million. Everything inclusive, both the labor, the materials, both the logistics, the miscellaneous is in this money. So if you are planning to build a four bedroom, a three bedroom bungalow, okay, let me put it this way. If you are planning a three bedroom bungalow of low cost, where you are going to use a minimalist drawing or a minimalist design to achieve a comfortable home, you should be budgeting 8 to 9 million. But if you want a standard everything in fusion, standard three bedroom bungalow, both with metal ties, roofing sheets, with parapet and everything, you should be budgeting around 13 to 14 million. But if you are planning to build a four bedroom with Metcopo, metro ties, and everything in future, you should be budgeting 16 million. If you are planning to build a four bedroom bungalow of a lower, removing the parapet, not casting the floor, there are so many things to do to remove cost. You should be at least budgeting like 10 million. Let nobody lie to you that you use 5 million to build. They will hang your projects. Unless if you're the one building, you will stay, buy materials and be using your hand to be doing. You can manage a lot of things for yourself and you can see for yourself. But if you are going to employ people that will bid for you, the person that is telling you 5 million, 6 million, 6 million is even understandable because he can do kitchen line for you and go. I have seen a lot of kitchen line for people. A lot of kitchen line. There is four bedroom that you can actually build with 7 million, 8 million. You give them money and you come back to kitchen line. One of the things you first of all do is to specify what you want to people. Some people just want where they will rest. They don't care the kind of house they get. But if you are looking for a comfortable home where you will invite your friends and they look at what you did and they will say, excellent, I would like to have something like this in my hometown. That means you will have to bring out money. Everybody to his taste, everybody to his standard. So you are hearing 5 million, you are hearing 7 million, you are hearing 2 million, you are hearing, it depends on what you want. I know so many of you here have high test and you want 7 million to build your 4 bedroom. You want 7 million to build your 3 bedroom. They will dupe you. You have abandoned projects. It is not a cost, it is a reality. So if you want some of those things, sit down with your architects, sit down with your engineer, do a cost, then verify. It's not that hard. Do a cost estimate, verify from different sources, if possible. If that's what you want, if you have the time. But there are estimates somebody will give you, and you as a learned person can do your own research and know if it's true or not. So please, there are different levels to this design. There are different levels to drawings. There are bungalows that before you even finish building the carcass, it will take you 25 million. I have seen it. I have done the drawings. I have done it. A bungalow before the carcass finish is 4 bedroom, but it have a lot of features, and the land is not level. So before you finish the carcass, the carcass have already taken 25, 26 million. Before you finish it, you have already both the flooring, everything. You have already spent 80 to 90 million. So it depends. Let the money not shake your heart. What do I want? And go for what you want. That is the best thing.